Next comes to the second theorem. Let a capital R be a commutative ring with unity and capital M is an ideal in capital R. Then M is maximal if and only if R by M is a field. Main important theorem. So here capital R is a commutative ring with unity. We are taking and capital M is an ideal in capital R. Okay, M is capital R lo oka ideal, capital R and commutative ring with unity. Then M is maximal if and only if R by M is a field. Now we are go just recall two definitions. What is a maximal ideal? Here M is called maximal. To prove M is maximal, we are choose another ideal M dash, M subset M dash subset capital R. Then M equal to M dash or R, M dash equal to capital R. Okay. If we want to prove M is maximal, we choose another ideal M dash with which is lying between M and capital R. That means M subset M dash subset capital R, that implies M equal to M dash or M dash equal to capital R. If this condition is existed, then capital M is maximal. Okay. What is a field? Field means a commutative ring with unity and each non-zero element having multiplicative inverse. Okay. In R by M is a field we are going to prove. In R by M, there are main elements. R by M containing the cosets. We already discussed earlier class. For example, x plus m belongs to R by M for x belongs to R. So R by M containing all the elements, the cosets as elements, which are in the form x plus capital M belongs to R by M. Here x belongs to capital R. Okay. In R by M, zero element is 0 plus m, that equal to capital M. 0 plus m equal to capital M. Okay. In R by M, unit element is 1 plus m, don't forget. Okay. 0 element is 0 plus m, that equal to m. This is the 0 element in R by M. This is unit element in R by M. What is 1 plus m? If we want to represent a number as a non-zero in general, x not equal to 0 simply. Okay. ఒక నెంబర్ని నాన్ జీరో అని చెప్పాలంటే జనరల్గా అయితే x నాట్ ఈక్వల్ టు 0 అంటాం. బట్ వేరేయాజ్ ఇన్ R by M, if you want to say a coset x plus m as non-zero, in R by M లో x plus m అనే ఒక coset non-zero అని చెప్పాలంటే we simply represent as x plus m not equal to capital M. Why? Because here capital M is the zero element. So x plus m not equal to m means x plus m is a non-zero element in R by M. If x plus m equal to capital M, that means x plus m is a zero element in R by M. Okay. So there are main points, don't forget. And another one, there is a main if and only if condition is there. If x plus m equal to capital M, if and only if x belongs to capital M. Another one is if x plus m not equal to capital M, if and only if x does not belongs to capital M. These two are main important. Among these two, it is very, very important. So here x plus m not equal to m means x does not belongs to capital M. Okay. X plus m not equal to m means x plus m is a non-zero element in R by M. Okay. Don't forget all these points. Here 1 plus m is the unit element in R by M. Okay. Now come to the main statement. Our statement now here. Capital R is a commutative ring with unity and capital M is an ideal in capital R. R అనేది commutative ring with unity and capital M అనేది ఒక ideal. అయితే M is maximal if and only if Rm is a field. That is what we are going to prove. Now come to the proof. Let capital R be a commutative ring with unity. Let capital R be a commutative ring with unity and capital M is an ideal in capital R. Capital M is an ideal in capital R. Here we are having if and only if. That means the proof containing two parts, necessary and sufficient conditions. Come to necessary condition. Necessary condition. Okay. In necessary condition, we are taking capital M as maximal ideal and we are going to prove R by M is a field. Necessary condition లో m ని maximal ideal తీసుకొని R by M ని field అని మనం ప్రూవ్ చేయబోతున్నాం. Okay. Suppose capital M is maximal. Capital M is maximal. To prove, ఏం ప్రూవ్ చేయాలి? R by M is a field. R by M is a field. Field means commutating with unity and multiplicative inverse property. Okay. Here capital R is already a commutating with unity. If capital R is a commutating with unity, then directly so is R by M. R by M kuda avutundante commutating with unity ayipotundi. This directly existed. There is nothing to prove. There is no need to prove. Okay. Since capital R is a commutating with unity, commutating with unity, then so is R by M. That means R by M kuda, R by M is also a commutating with unity. Now we are going to prove R by M is a field. Okay, field means commutating with unity and inverse property. Here R by M is also a commutating with unity. So to prove R by M is a field, it remains to show that each non-zero element in R by M having multiplicative inverse. R by M field చెప్పాలంటే field అంటే commutating with unity and inverse condition ఉన్నాయి. ఆల్రెడీ R by M ఏంటిది commutating with unity అవుతుంది. ఇక ఫీల్డ్ చెప్పాలంటే మిగిలింది ఏంటి మల్టిప్లికేటివ్ ఇన్వర్స్ కండిషన్. అంటే R by M లో ఒక నాన్ జీరో ఎలిమెంట్ తీసుకుంటే దానికి మల్టిప్లికేటివ్ ఇన్వర్స్ ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అవుతుందని మనం ప్రూవ్ చేయాలి. వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు ప్రూవ్ ఈచ్ నాన్ జీరో ఎలిమెంట్ ఇన్ R by M హ్యావింగ్ మల్టిప్లికేటివ్ ఇన్వర్స్. ఫర్ దట్ choose a non-zero element in R by M. Let x plus m not equal to capital M belongs to R by M. Just we say x plus m not equal to M means x plus m is a non-zero element in R by M. We already see x plus m not equal to M if and only if x does not belongs to capital M. X does not belongs to capital M. Now see a small picture. Here capital R is a ring and capital M is an ideal which is a maximal ideal. Okay, here we are taking an element x in R, but x does not belongs to M. X అనేది ఆన్ తీసుకుంటున్నాను కానీ x అనేది M లో ఉండడానికి వీల్లేదు. Now we are generating another ideal which is generator x. Consider generator x. Now consider a principal ideal generator x in capital R. Okay, here we are taking x plus m not equal to M in R by M. To prove R by M is a field, we are going to prove each non-zero element. It remains to show that each non-zero element R by M having multiplicative inverse. అది మనం ప్రూవ్ చేయాలి. For that, suppose taking x plus m not equal to M, అంటే that means x plus m is a non-zero element in R by M. So x plus m not equal to M means x does not belongs to M. So there exists a x in capital R, but which does not belongs to capital M. That means x lies outside of capital M. X R లో ఉంటుంది కానీ M లో ఉండదు. Now with this small x, consider a principal ideal generator x. Generator x means generator x containing all the multiples of x. Okay. Now consider principal ideal generator x in capital R. We have capital M is subset of M plus generator x subset of capital R. Since capital M is ideal, generator x means a principal ideal. Therefore, M plus generator x is also an ideal in capital R. We have M plus generator x is also an ideal in capital R. Okay. So M plus generator x is bigger than M, which is lies between M and capital R. Okay, M ki R ki madhya M plus generator x ఉంటుంది. Here what is capital M? Capital M is maximal. Since capital M is maximal, so by the definition of maximal ideal, if u subset u dash subset capital R, then either u equal to u dash var or u dash equal to capital R. Here M is maximal, comma either M equal to M plus generator x or M plus generator x equal to capital R. Among these two, one must be existed. Okay, idana avali adana avali. But since x does not belongs to M, since x does not belongs to capital M, comma M plus generator x must be not equal to capital M. If x belongs to M, if x lies inside capital M, then M equal to M plus generator existed. But here x does not belongs to M. X అనేది M లో ఉండట్లే కాబట్టి M not equal to M plus generator x. Okay, these two, among these two, this one is failed. Then what next we have? Therefore we have Therefore, we have m plus generator x equal to capital R. Therefore, we have m plus generator x equal to capital R. Okay. Okay. We have m plus generator x equal to capital R. m plus generator x equal to capital R. ఓకేనా ఇక్కడ క్యాపిటల్ ఆర్ ఏంటి క్యాపిటల్ ఆర్ ఈజ్ కాంపిటేటర్ విత్ యూనిటీ సో హియర్ 1 బిలాంగ్స్ టు క్యాపిటల్ ఆర్ వీ హ్యావ్ బై ద స్టేట్మెంట్ 1 బిలాంగ్స్ టు క్యాపిటల్ ఆర్ హియర్ ఆర్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఎం ప్లస్ జనరేటర్ ఎక్స్ సో డైరెక్ట్లీ 1 బిలాంగ్స్ టు ఎం ప్లస్ జనరేటర్ ఎక్స్ దేర్ ఫోర్ 1 బిలాంగ్స్ టు ఎం ప్లస్ జనరేటర్ ఎక్స్ ఓకే హియర్ 1 ఈజ్ an element in m plus generator x here the set is m plus generator x this set containing elements which are in the form of addition of two elements m plus generator for example if we take for any two sets capital a plus b means a plus b the set containing all the elements of the form x plus y such that x belongs to a y belongs to b okay the set a plus b which is also containing the elements of the form addition of two numbers okay what the binary operation we are having this one so same binary operation applied to all the elements of a plus b so a plus b equal to set of all x plus y in which x belongs to the first element other elements belongs to the second element in the similar manner m plus generator x the set containing the elements which are in the form of sum of two elements among them first element belongs to capital M second element belongs to generator x so here 1 belongs to m plus generator x okay therefore 1 is equal to 1 is also in the form of sum of two elements first element must be in capital M that is a small m plus second element belongs to generator x okay here generator x means it is a set of all x multiples so we are going to represent the second element which is a multiple of x why because here 1 belongs to m plus generator x that means 1 అనేది ఇక్కడ m plus generator x లో ఉంది కాబట్టి మనం 1ని కూడా సమ్ ఆఫ్ టూ ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఫామ్లో రాసుకోవాలి సో ఫస్ట్ ఎలిమెంట్ ఏమో క్యాపిటల్ ఎంలోది సెకండ్ ఎలిమెంట్ మస్ట్ బి ఇన్ జనరేటర్ ఎక్స్ సెకండ్ ఎలిమెంట్ జనరేటర్ ఎక్స్లో అయి ఉండాలి బట్ జనరేటర్ ఎక్స్ ఈజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ సెట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ఎక్స్ మల్టిపుల్స్ సో సెకండ్ టర్మ్ ఆల్సో ఏ ఎక్స్ మల్టిపుల్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఎం ప్లస్ సమ్ ఎక్స్ ఇంటూ ఏ వేర్ ఏ బిలాంగ్స్ టు క్యాపిటల్ ఆర్ హియర్ ఎం బిలాంగ్స్ టు క్యాపిటల్ ఎం డోంట్ ఫర్గెట్ సో ఎం ఈక్వల్ టు 1 ఈక్వల్ టు ఎం ప్లస్ ఎక్స్ఏ okay now 1 plus m equal to take suppose let we have 1 plus m equal to here 1 means m plus capital M into a plus capital M okay so that equal to this is splitting as sum of addition of two cosets small m plus capital M plus here xa plus capital M. Since small m belongs to capital M, m plus capital M is equal to capital M. Okay, since small m belongs to capital M, m plus capital M equal to capital M. Small m capital M lo undi kabatti m plus capital M is capital M. Plus xa plus m represented as a multiplication of two cosets. This is x plus m into a plus m. That equal to we already said in R by M, zero element is capital M. R by M lo m అనేది zero element. So here m is zero element. So 0 plus x plus m into a plus m means x plus m into a plus m. Why? Because here m is the zero element in R by M. This is equal to 1 plus m. Totally see observe which is in the form. If a into b equal to 1 then b equal to a inverse we have. AB equal to 1 అయితే b అవుతుంది a inverse అవుతుంది so here x plus m suppose x plus m as a plus m as b equal to 1 plus m means 1 so here is ab equal to 1 which is in the form ab equal to 1 then b is the inverse of a that means a plus m is the inverse of x plus m so from this a plus m is the multiplicative inverse of x plus m. So a plus m is the multiplicative inverse of x plus m. ఒక ఎలిమెంట్ ఏని మల్టిప్లికేటివ్ ఇన్వర్స్ ఆఫ్ b ఎప్పుడు చేద్దాం ab ఈక్వల్ టు 1 అయితే అయితే ఇక్కడ జనరల్గా ఏబీ ఈక్వల్ 1 అంటాం. ఇవన్నీ కోసెట్స్ కాబట్టి ఏబీ బదులుగా ఎక్స్ ప్లస్ ఎమ్ ఏ ప్లస్ ఎమ్ అంటాం. 1 అంటేనేమో 1 ప్లస్ ఎమ్. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ ద ఫార్మ్ ఏబీ ఈక్వల్ 1 అండ్ హెన్స్ బి ఈజ్ ద multiplicative inverse of A. See here A plus M is the multiplicative inverse of X plus M. All these elements are lies in R by M. So in R by M we are having starting X plus M as a non-zero element in R by M. This non-zero element having now presently a multiplicative inverse. So A plus M is the multiplicative inverse of X plus M in R by M. Okay. In this way, in R by M, each non-zero element having multiplicative inverse. Therefore, in R by M, each non-zero element having multiplicative inverse, in R by M. Okay. We already have R by M is a commutator ring with unity. So since R by M is a commutator ring with unity, R by M is a commutative ring with unity. So here R by M is a commutator ring with unity, and just now we prove each non-zero element in R by M having multiplicative inverse. With these three conditions, R by M is a field, comma capital R by M is a field. Okay, this is the necessary part. Okay, come to sufficient condition. In sufficient condition, suppose capital R by M is a field and we are going to prove capital M is maximal. Okay, so suppose R by M is a field, now we prove capital M is maximal. To prove maximal means if we consider another ideal M dash with M subset M dash subset capital R. Okay, now to prove capital M is maximal, suppose if we take M subset M dash subset capital R, then we prove either M equal to M dash or M dash equal to capital R. ఇది మనం ప్రూవ్ చేయాలి. M maximal చెప్పండి, M subset M dash subset capital R తీసుకుని either M equal to M dash or M dash equal to capital R చెప్పాలి. స్టార్టింగ్ లోనే ఎట్ స్టార్టింగ్ we suppose M not equal to M dash. ఓకేనా? Suppose there exists an either M dash in R such that M subset M dash subset capital R with M not equal to M dash. Now to prove capital M is maximal, it is enough to show that M dash equal to capital R. Okay. Now to prove capital M is maximal, it is enough to show that M dash equal to capital R. Okay. Now here M not equal to M dash. M not equal to M dash. Okay. For that, please observe this diagram. Here capital R is ring. This is the capital M and this one is M dash. Here M not equal to M dash. Now we are going to prove M is maximal, M dash equal to capital R. Now suppose there exists small x which is in M dash, but x does not belongs to M. Don't forget, okay, don't confuse. X అనేది M dash లో ఉంటుంది కానీ M లో ఉండట్లా. Choose, suppose x belongs to M dash but x does not belongs to M. We already have x does not belongs to means x plus M not equal to M in R by M. Why? Because x plus M is a coset which is lies in R by M. So since x does not belongs to M, we have x plus M not equal to M in R by M. That means in R by M, x plus M is a non-zero element. Already R by M is a field. So the last condition of field is each non-zero element in R by M having multiplicative inverse. So since capital R by M is a field, this non-zero element having multiplicative inverse. Suppose that multiplicative inverse is y plus M in R by M. So there exists y plus M in R by M such that, so here y plus M is the multiplicative inverse of x plus M. Y plus M అనేది x plus M కి multiplicative inverse. That means వాటి రెండింటి ప్రోడక్ట్ మనకి యూనిట్ ఎలిమెంట్ రావాలి. సో b అనేది multiplicative inverse of a అంటే ab equal to 1. So here y plus M is the multiplicative inverse of x plus M. That means x plus M into y plus M equal to 1 plus M. So that implies, for example, suppose the right side part 1 plus M equal to x plus M into y plus M means multiplication of cosets xy plus M, xy plus M. Here there is an important notation, a statement. If a plus M equal to b plus M, if and only if a minus b belongs to capital M. if a plus m equal to b plus m if and only if a minus b belongs to capital M. In the similar manner, 1 plus m equal to xy plus m. So that implies here a means 1, suppose b means xy. So a plus m equal to b plus m implies a minus b belongs to m. That means 1 minus xy belongs to m. 1 minus xy belongs to m. So here 1 minus xy lies in capital M. Since m dash is a superset of m, 1 minus xy is also belongs to m dash. So since m is subset m dash, this 1 minus xy belongs to m dash. Okay, here 1 minus xy belongs to now 1 minus xy belongs to m dash. Present manaki 1 minus xy m dash lo untundi. Already we have x belongs to m dash. Okay, x belongs to m dash and this y belongs to capital R. Since y plus m belongs to R by m, y belongs to capital R. Here x belongs to m dash, y belongs to R, and m dash is an ideal. So by the second condition of definition of ideal, x into y belongs to m dash. x m dash undi, y m r lo undi. m dash ideal kabatti ideal second condition prakaranga వీటి product మళ్ళీ m dash లో ఉంటుంది. xy belongs to m dash. Now in m dash two elements are there. What are they? 1 minus xy and xy. Both are in m dash. But here m dash is an ideal. Ideal means it is a subgroup. Okay, it is a subgroup under addition. So by closure property, addition of two elements is again belongs to m dash. Okay na? Closure property ప్రకారంగా 1 minus xy రెండు m dash లో ఉన్నాయి. Closure property ప్రకారంగా వాటి addition మళ్ళీ 1 minus m dash లోనే ఉంటుంది. So 1 minus xy plus xy belongs to m dash. So by cancel these two, we have 1 belongs to m dash. Okay, we already have a small result. Any ideal containing 1, then that ideal is equal to capital R. ఏదైనా ఒక ఐడియాలో 1 ఉందంటే అది రింగ్కి సమానం అవుతుంది. సో హియర్ 1 బిలాంగ్స్ టు m dash. Here m dash containing 1. So that's why directly m dash equal to capital R. So in starting we are choosing an ideal m dash. మనం స్టార్టింగ్లో m dash ఒక ఐడియల్ తీసుకున్నాం. ఎట్లాగా m subset m dash subset capital R. To prove capital M is maximal, we prove either m equal to m dash or m dash equal to capital R. Okay. In the initial we already say m not equal to m dash. Now we are going to prove m dash equal to capital R. That is why prove. So from this capital M is maximal ideal in capital R. This is the complete end of the proof. Okay.